Well, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to launch my channel in a different way, but I feel if I don't get this out there now, I feel that we're going to lose one of the best motovloggers and most entertaining channels on YouTube, in my opinion, and that's Adjrian Nickelodeon. He posted on Cycle Cruise's donations video that he's having trouble keeping up with the demands of the subscriber base of 137,246 people. I'm a fan of Adjrian Nickelodeon's, and I'm one of those subscribers, obviously. I posted up a few weeks ago on Twitter that he doesn't upload enough, and he retweeted it. I didn't realise at the time what I was demanding. But the struggle is real, bruh. It is. And as a fan, I have to say, Adjrian, I am so fucking sorry. I didn't realise what the demand was. And it only started to dawn on me when I was thinking about really launching my channel just before you posted that the social media commitments, should I reach 10,000 subscribers, would be huge. Where am I going to fit that in? I've got no clue. And I think this needs to be addressed because a lot of people don't realise the actual effort that requires you to post quality content when it comes to motovlogging. It's not as easy as just going ahead and talking into a helmet while you ride and just throwing that up on YouTube. It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. The amount of editing time that it takes to make these videos is quite substantial. My trailer that's 1 minute and 40 seconds long took 30 hours to edit. I've got a few other vlogs there that have taken quite a while as well that I've got as stock footage, and some of those 15-minute videos have, or 10-minute videos, or however long they are, they take quite literally 6, 7, 8 hours. And you know, Adjrian has been up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Shit, he even replied to one of my tweets at 3 o'clock in the morning while I was at work. You know, the man's up and doing all sorts of things at odd hours to make sure that us as subscribers are getting the content and quality that we're demanding. And I think it's somewhat selfish of us. Jamie Whincup, I read his book. He's a race car driver here in Australia. He won the Bathurst 1000 4 times, famous endurance race in October. The fans can be a bit greedy when it comes to their needs, and I see that now. I was like that. But as a motovlogger now, officially, since I launched my channel during the week, I've come to realise that it's hard. Trying to interact with your subscribers on Twitter and Facebook and Google Plus and Snapchat and all that takes time out of editing your videos. So it becomes a full-time job, as Adjrian Nickelodeon pointed out. At what point does your hobby turn into a full-time job? You can't go, oh, hey there, little lizard, shit. That's a frill-necked lizard. Ah. And it's become a full-time job. He's working 40 hours a week just to keep us happy. Does that sound like a hobby to you? No, it doesn't to me either. Because a 40-hour hobby a week doesn't pay the bills. So AJ is using up all that time when he could be out there chasing chicks, riding his bike, and actually enjoying the ride for what it is, apart from motovlogging. I don't know, crocheting, whatever he does in his spare time. It's no longer like that anymore for him. Think about how you go ahead with your normal day. You go ahead and you come home from work, you have a shower, a shave, you cuddle up with a girlfriend on the couch, or the boyfriend, whatever. You watch a movie, you hope to get a bit of nookie that night, and what do you do beyond that? You know, you might play a bit of Xbox or PS4 or whatever. So basically, when Adjrian comes home, he downloads from his camera, and then he has to find the bits that are interesting, or the bits that he's been talking, things that have happened during the ride, and then he needs to go ahead and compile that into compilation videos and single motovlogs, because not all of them are single motovlogs, some of them are compilations. And I can tell you now, that footage to keep on top of is an absolute shitstorm. And I mean shitstorm. I've only been doing this for 6 months, and I can tell you the amount of footage that I am absolutely drowning in is phenomenal. And the little consolation you used to get from having your hobby turn into a full-time commitment from ad revenue, it just doesn't work now because of this little thing called ad blocker. Ad blocker for life, yo! there are still costs to be borne by going ahead and performing on a YouTube channel. If you break a camera, you've got to replace it. You've got to put fuel in the tank. You've got to put tyres on your bike. You've got to do all these sorts of things. People forget about this stuff. Yeah, sure, we're happy to wear some of that cost. That's part of the ups and downs. That's fine. But at what point do I start to suffer with my life just to keep people entertained? Because it's not like being a movie star or something. Okay, it's not like you get paid an absolute squillion amount of dollars for your 15 minutes of footage on YouTube. You only get paid a little bit, and even less with ad blocker. So it's turned into an absolute drip drop of revenue that you'd use to justify committing all this time to. There's just so much commitment required. I mean, CinemaSins started off and then went ahead and expanded in a year, inside 9 months actually, from 0 to 700,000 subscribers. If you don't know what CinemaSins is, go ahead and type in the movie title after you've watched me, your favourite movie title or one of your favourite movie titles, and type in everything wrong with insert title here. One of the guys who actually went ahead and started the channel, he had to quit his full-time job to concentrate on CinemaSins full-time, and that channel's up to like 3 million subscribers now. And sure, they'd be getting some fair revenue out of that, but with ad blocker it just compounds the problem. So it's not being a real profitable approach. And when I mean profitable, I don't just mean from a monetary standpoint, I do mean from an actual achievement standpoint. So what do? What do you do? There is the conundrum. We've been so thirsty for AJ's content that we forgot about him. Okay, so what is there for Adjrian Nickelodeon going forward? Well, as far as I can see, he's got 3 options. 1, double down and just keep working the way he is and possibly have an absolute meltdown. He's already said that he has a problem with depression and anxiety and, you know, ADHD. And I can say you now, I've been depressed, I've been through that dark beast, and I beat it myself and I came out the other side. And I have to say, I'm not proud of it, I'm not tooting my own horn on that one, because if anything I feel guilty, because there are people out there that never got through it. 99.9% of the time depression ends when it ends you. But I came out the other side and I beat it, so I know what you're going through, man. And pretty much the same thing. I was working 2 jobs and I didn't have a life at all. God, those are some dark times. Shit. Sorry guys, this is really affecting me actually. Having some flashbacks at the moment. Shit. Harden up, man. Come on, you've been through it. Don't think about it. You've been there, you've done it, you beat it. Alright, so what are the options that are going forward for Adjrian Nickelodeon on this one? Number 1, he doubles down and goes for it, and, you know, hopefully he comes out the other side with some quality content that he's able to justify what he's putting into the channel. But that's not always the case. Option 2, he could say, rightio, I'm going to dial it down a little bit and just produce some content that comes out once a month or once a fortnight, which I'd be happy with, and continue that way. You know, just dial back the commitment. The problem is that you still got the social side of things, and I don't know how to solve that one, man. I mean, you already had to shut down your private messaging on Facebook. No doubt it's coming to that way on Twitter. There might be a time where AJ might not be able to just interact with people full stop. And that's what it is like with the bigger channels. You can't interact with everyone. We want to, but you can't. Option 3, and that's the saddest one, especially for us, is say stuff it. Give him his life back. Don't post any more videos, but no one wins there. He has a sense of betrayal that something he started and all the achievement he made has just been flushed down the toilet. I suppose there is an option 4, and I'd live with it. And that is to take a break for a while, man. Get your shit in order, take 3-6 months off, start vlogging. But I'd like an official video on that one, just to say, you know, that you're taking time off and you haven't died in a bloody fiery crash from some arsehole on his phone. Don't vlog at all, just enjoy the ride for what it is. Go ahead, reassess your options, see what you're going to do. But hey, if you're going to do that, at least let us know. As it is, I've got someone that I'm subscribed to on my private account, and he hasn't posted in 2 weeks, and he's never posted for any less than a week on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or something. He's always posted inside a week, and he hasn't posted in 2 weeks, and it's actually got me worried. Well, as much as you can be worried for someone on the other side of the world that you've never met. Because I love your shit, man, but if it means that it's going to ruin your life, I don't want that on anybody. As I said, I've been there before. So whatever you do, AJ, I support you fully. If we lose you, we lose you. If you continue, make sure you do it on your terms. If this is the end, thanks for the good times, man. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure 137,000 people out there do the same. Thanks a lot, man.